Hello and welcome to this month's edition of Hazel's Heroes. My name is Larry Marks. I'm here with Bill Chad, and we're filling in for Dr. Galinsky this month on this program that brings you some of the outstanding students in the Hazel Park School District. We're going to start with a couple of students from Roosevelt School and get to know them a little bit. First of all, there's Lindsey, right? And Lindsey, what grade are you in? Who's your teacher?
I'm in 6th grade, and my teacher is Mr. Carroll.
Now, if you were to give you've been at Roosevelt School for your whole 6 years, have you? No? When did you start going there?
4th grade.
And when you moved to Roosevelt School, did you like it right away?
Yeah.
Did you like Mrs. Iwaniki?
Yeah, she's cool.
Okay, that's good. When you moved to that school, and you had come from where?
Wilson.
Was there something about Wilson that you liked better than something about Roosevelt?
I just knew more people.
Oh, okay. Well, if you had some advice for Mrs. Iwaniki, because I've known Mrs. Iwaniki for a long time, and I know that she's always looking for some good ideas. If you were going to be principal for a day, take her job, what are some things that you might want to do?
I have no clue.
You can just call up Mrs. Iwaniki and ask for help, huh?
Yeah.
You do real well in school. That's one of the reasons why you're a Hazel hero. Is there one particular subject in school that you like better than others?
Yeah, math.
Has it always been that way?
Yeah.
When you think ahead to your future, is there some kind of a job that involves math that you might be interested in?
No.
Have you thought about what you might want to be?
No.
Well, let me ask you this. If you could be invisible, or you could fly, which one would you rather be?
Invisible.
Why?
No one could see me and I could walk around.
And you could walk onto airplanes, right? And then you could fly. You could get 2 for 1. No, forget it. All right, we don't want to. When you are not in school, what kinds of things do you like to do?
I like to go outside and talk to my friends and play with them.
When your friends listen to music, who do they like?
I have no clue.
You don't listen to music?
No, not really.
You just hum along, huh? Do you play any instruments yourself?
Clarinet.
Oh, really? How do you keep from making that squeaky noise on a clarinet that kids make?
Just the reed, make sure it's not broken.
Who's the band teacher there at Roosevelt?
Miss Gebhardt.
And how much time do you get to spend on band?
Every week we get to spend about 2.5 hours.
Would you like to spend more?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy band?
Yeah.
How about singing? Do you do that kind of music?
No.
How about art?
A little bit.
I think you're pretty good in sports too, aren't you?
Yeah,
I think
basketball.
I read that. You're going to continue to play that when you get to Webb Junior High?
Yeah.
Are you going to go to Webb Junior High?
No.
Oh, where are you going to go?
I have no clue yet.
Oh, is your family moving?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to have you with us this afternoon, and we hope you continue to do the great job that you're doing at Roosevelt. And now, Kayla, tell us your name and who your teacher is.
Hi, I'm Kayla, and I'm in 5th grade, and my teacher's name is Miss Brzezinski.
Do you have any advice for the principal, Mrs. Iwaniki? Things that could make Roosevelt a better school?
That she has good students in the school, and they're all nice and friendly.
So how could we weed out the ones that aren't nice and friendly? Can we have maybe like a test for them before we let them come?
Yeah.
That'd be good. We put you in charge of that, okay?
Okay.
You can pick the nice ones, and we'll get rid of the other ones.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. When you go to school in Mrs. Blazinski's class, what subject do you tend to like more than the others?
Math, science, and reading.
So that's pretty much all the whole day, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you might be interested in a career as a teacher when you get older?
No.
It's too hard, right?
Yeah.
What kind of jobs have you thought about?
I'm not sure yet.
Do you have any brothers and sisters at home?
I got 2 sisters and no brothers.
You want a brother?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
I bet we could get you somebody.
No, I got enough sisters as it is.
Okay, how about pets?
I got 2 fish.
Oh, really? Have you had them for a while?
Yeah.
That's unusual. How long do fish usually last?
Well, pretty sure for a long time because I had mine for a long time already.
Oh, that's cool. When you're not in school, what kinds of things do you like to do?
I like to be with my friends, go to the mall, and go to the movies.
Mm-hmm. You have favorite kinds of music that you listen to?
No.
Nobody listens to music, huh?
No.
Are you in the band?
No.
No band either, huh? One of the things that you do at Roosevelt School is to help as a service squad person. What kind of jobs do they give you to do?
Well, I work with my teacher.
And what do they have you do? Like correct papers and...
Correct papers, pass out papers, and just pick up stuff.
Which teacher do you work for?
Miss Blazinski.
Oh, okay. And you also help sometimes in the cafeteria, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do there?
I sew for other people. Yeah.
Okay. If you like playing outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the time, you know, around here, it's kind of hard to play outside because the weather's kind of crummy. If you could live someplace else, where else would you live?
In Texas.
In Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because all my other relatives live there.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You think they might be watching?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't either. You want to wave to them anyway? Oh, okay. That's good. Hello, Texas. Do you like the weather in Texas?
Yeah, it's pretty hot there.
Yeah, it's hot a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fine with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, until you move there, you're going to continue to be an outstanding Hazel hero at Roosevelt, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thanks. Okay, let's move over to meet a couple guys from Clark. Hi, guys from Clark. Let's start with you, sir, and why don't you introduce yourself?
My name's Zach Cupp from Leo Clark Elementary. My teacher is Mrs. Boyce. I'm in 3rd grade.
Have you gone to Clark all your life, Zach?
Yep.
Did you go to preschool there, too?
No.
So you started in kindergarten.
Yes.
Right, so that means you had Mrs. Thompson, right?
Mhm.
Because everybody has had Mrs. Thompson, right?
Yes.
So far in the, let's see, kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, what's the best field trip you ever took from school? Did you ever go anyplace pretty cool?
Yeah.
Where?
Caesarland.
You went to Caesarland?
Mhm.
When did you do that?
2nd grade.
And you
Like in
remember?
the middle of the year.
Mm-hmm. Was that like a reward for good work by your class or something, or you just went for fun?
Just for fun.
When you're in Mrs. Boyce's class, what kind of work do you like to do the best?
Math.
You like to do math?
A lot.
Mm-hmm. What kind of math are you doing right now?
Dividing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a big thing in 3rd grade, isn't it?
And it's easy.
That means you already learned how to multiply, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. Because it's kind of hard to do the other one before you did, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. When you are not in school, what kinds of things do you like to do?
I like to go play at the park and play hockey.
Mm-hmm. Kayla would like to move to Texas. Is there any place you'd like to move to?
I'd like to move on the continent of Australia.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Boy, that's about as far away as you can go. What do you know about Australia that you like?
That you can see poisonous snakes out in the outback,
Mm-hmm.
and there used to be an Olympics place for 2000.
Right. Are you watching Survivor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you learned a couple of things about Australia that way too, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting place. That's such a long trip. Have you gone any place? You haven't gone any place that far in your life so far, have you?
No, only I haven't been around to North America yet.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. You still got time, right?
Yeah.
Have you thought about what you might want to be when you get older?
Policeman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's kind of related a little bit, maybe, to the reason why you were selected as a Hazel hero, maybe, huh? Well, just to kind of make a long story short, your mom had hurt herself, right, on the garage door. Had hurt herself pretty bad,
Yeah.
and you kind of came to her rescue, just like a police officer would do, right?
Mhm.
And took care of your brother and helped your mom so that she could go get medical help, right?
Yes.
And that's a pretty cool thing. You know, most of the time when you're a kid, it's your mom taking care of you, but this time you took care of her.
Mhm.
So you're kind of interested in police work, huh?
Yeah.
That's a little bit dangerous. You think you could handle that part?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you could go undercover as a kid. That would be a good idea. Would you rather be invisible or be able to fly?
Be able to fly.
Really? How come?
Well, you could get around more easier.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of being invisible, it would be harder because you can't fly and go a lot of places that easy.
Yeah. And if you were flying, you could go to Australia pretty easy. Yeah, that'd be the beauty of it right there.
But it would take a couple hours.
Sure. Oh, at least. Has Mrs. Boyce showed you her pictures of Egypt?
Yeah, a couple of them are pyramids.
Yeah. Mrs. Boyce flew to Egypt a couple of years ago and had a great trip there. I hope you get to take some nice trips too when you get older. Thanks for being with us today, okay? Thanks, Zach. All right, let's meet you, Sir Ryan. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I am Ryan, and I'm from Clark. I'm in 3rd grade. My teacher is Mr. Swallow.
Okay, Ryan. And so you're in the same grade as Zach?
Yep.
You ever been in classes with him before?
Yeah, last year.
Could
In
you
2nd grade.
Could you tell that he was going to be a hero someday?
No.
He's kind of surprised you, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, well, that's good. So what do you like to do in Mr. Swallow's class?
Do math and help other people with their work and be nice to my friends.
You're another math guy, huh?
Mhm.
Are you doing Division 2?
Yeah.
I know Mr. Swallow does a lot of computer things. Are you working on the computer sometimes in there?
Yeah.
What are some of your computer games that you do real well on?
Well, we do like learn about the world on a computer game, and we get stuff, and we keep on doing like 1, 2, 3, all the way up to like 12, and people get these certificates every time they do it one.
Do you have a computer at home that you can play with?
Yeah.
What kind of computer games at home do you enjoy?
Well, I like to go on the internet and play games, and just play simply the games that I have and I like.
Like what? I haven't played computer games in a while. What's good now?
Well, there's like cause my dad has these books, and he gets like they're like demos, and like there's one called dirt biking, motocross 2.
So you like racing games?
Yeah, mostly like that.
Do you play against other kids, or do you just race to try to get the best time?
Well, you race to go around and see how. Just go around and beat other people, and you can do tricks and see whoever gets the most points.
Great. And you have, let's see, I think a brother and a sister, right?
Yeah, but I don't get to see my brother. I only get to see my sister.
And your sister is a student at Hazel Park High School.
Mhm.
So maybe she could watch this someday, right?
Yep.
And maybe she could be a Hazel hero. No, I don't think so. Too old. Well, thanks for coming by, and we appreciate all you guys and the outstanding work you're doing at Roosevelt and Clark.
Hi, we're back with our second group of Hazel's Heroes for the March edition, and I'm lucky I'm surrounded here by 4 beautiful women. The first gals that I'm going to talk to are from Hoover School, and what I'd like you to do is would you tell us your name, your first and last name for us?
My name is Lindy, and my last name is Meachum.
Lindy Meachum. It's nice to meet you, Lindy. And what grade are you in?
1st grade.
You're in 1st grade. Good. And who's your teacher?
Mrs. P.
Mrs. Is it Poeski? Is that it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Is that her name? You call her Mrs. P, right?
Yeah.
Is that what she refers to? Great. And you're at Hoover School, right? Did you go to kindergarten at Hoover School? No? Did you come right to Hoover School in 1st grade?
No.
You went to kindergarten in Hoover School?
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you had Mrs. Beaver, is that right? Does that sound familiar?
No.
No? You had a different teacher?
In kindergarten, I had Mrs. P.
Oh, you had her too. Okay. Same teacher as your first grade teacher. Is that right? Or a different Mrs. P? I got to get my Mrs. P straight over at Hoover, don't I? Right? What do you have a favorite subject in school, Lindy? What do you like to do the most?
I like to do math, and I like to do, I like to play,
Okay.
and that's all.
You know what my favorite subject in school was?
What?
Recess. Do you like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. And now, are there any things, I know that in first grade, probably at Hoover, you get to go around to some special classes like
Yeah.
gym and music and probably computers. Do you have a favorite of those? What's your favorite activity in school with those special subjects, as we call them?
I like to do gym.
You like gym. That's good. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. You get to kind of run around and play and things like that, correct? Yeah, that is fun. Now, how about outside of school? What kinds of things might you like to do outside of school when you're at home?
I like to rollerblade, and I like to rollerblade, and I like to go riding on my bike.
Wonderful. Those are two great activities. And, you know, the weather's coming around, so now that would be a good time to do it, right?
My birthday is July 10th.
Your birthday is July 10th. How old are you going to be?
8.
8. Wow, you're getting to be a big girl, aren't you? Good. You're looking forward to your birthday, I can tell, right? Counting down the days. That's good. Okay, do you know why you were selected as a Hazel's Hero and who selected you?
Cause I've been helping people, and I've been nice to people.
That's exactly right, and that's exactly what your teacher wrote. She was very proud of you for doing those things. You're really doing a great job. And I really like your smile, too. You smile a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Now, do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have one brother. His name is JR, and I never get to see him.
Oh, okay. You never get to see him? That's
No.
too bad. But now, do you have some family in the other room watching you on TV?
My mom and my dad.
Your mom and your dad are there to watch it. That's wonderful. Real good. I'm going to ask you one more question, okay? And this might be a tough one. Do you have a favorite friend at school that you might want to say hi to over there at Hoover?
No.
How about your class? Would you like to say hi to your class?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you look at the camera and just wave at them, and they'll... There you go. Very good. Okay, next. Thank you very much. We have your name?
Salena.
Salena. And what's your last name, Salena?
Rueger.
Salena Rueger. And you're from Hoover also? And what grade are you in?
Second.
Second grade. And who's your teacher?
Mr. Lude.
Miss DeLude. Okay, so you're in different classes, right? Did you guys know each other before you came here?
Yeah.
You did. You knew just from being at school, right? Have you gone to Hoover your whole life?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so you were there in kindergarten? Now, did you have Mrs. Beaver? Oh, okay, I found somebody. Good. Just like Mr. Mark said, that other kindergarten teacher had all those kids. I knew Mrs. Beaver's been at Hoover quite a while, too, right? Okay, real good. And what's your favorite subject in school, Salena?
Math, reading, and art.
Wow, you have 3 of them, huh? That's wonderful. Out of those 3, which one do you like the best?
Art.
Art. I bet you're a good artist, aren't you? Do you like to draw and paint and things like that, or do you like to sculpt things? You know, make things. Make things. That's good. Okay. And when you're not in school, what is your favorite thing to do?
Riding my bike and drawing.
Okay. Is there anything you like to do in the winter time? Because you know Michigan has a lot of winter months. Is there anything you especially like to do in winter? Or are you a summer person? Probably, I'm going to guess, because you like to ride your bike, you're a summer person. Me too. I like summer better than winter. Okay, do you have any pets?
No.
No pets? Oh, okay. If you had one, what do you think you might like?
Dog.
A dog. Okay, if any family are out there, you know what Salena would like, right? I'll tell them, because you're going to be on, you're on TV. Okay? Okay, do you know why you were selected a Hazel's Hero? And who selected you?
I'm really friendly and
You're really friendly. I read that somewhere, yes, Was it your teacher who selected you? Yeah, I think it was Mrs. Duluth that she thought that Salena was very friendly and really does a nice job. You're probably a very good student too, aren't you? Yep, I think I read that somewhere too. Well, that's great. Okay, do you have any brothers or sisters?
one brother and two sisters.
One brother and two sisters. Are they older or younger? Brother?
My brother is a baby.
A baby, oh.
I got one big sister and one little sister.
One older and one younger. You're almost middle child, right? Yeah, that's great. Okay, do you have family out there in the next room that are watching you?
Just my mom.
Your mom? You want to wave to her? Look in the camera and wave to her. Salena waves hi. Now, is there any special person you might want to say hello to over at Hoover School that you can think of? No? How about your class? Would you like to wave to your class and say hi? Why don't you just go, hi class. Very good. Thank you very much for being with us today, Salena. Okay, I'm going to move over. And now we're going to go to some of our older young ladies. And here I have Lindsey, correct? Lindsey, you want to introduce yourself with your first last
Hi,
name?
I'm Lindsey Shelton,
Lindsey Shelton, and you go to what school?
Edison Elementary.
Yep, Edison. These two gals are from Edison. And what grade are you in?
5th,
You're in the 5th grade. Okay, and your teacher?
Miss Wilson.
Mrs. Wilson.
Yeah.
Right, Okay, great, real good. What's your favorite subject in school, Lindsey?
Probably social studies.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm really into the Revolutionary War.
Oh, you like the Revolutionary War. Have you ever gone on the internet and on a computer and looked up things about the Revolutionary War?
Yes, once with my friend Danielle.
Very good, yes. And does Mrs. Wilson have computers in her room that she lets you guys work on?
Yeah, sometimes she lets us go online.
Oh, great. And you look up sites about
Yeah.
Revolutionary War?
Usually we do it on Hawaii because now we're studying the Jason Project.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. Have you ever been to to any of the historic places in the United States that dealt with the Revolutionary War?
No.
No? Would you like to?
Yes.
Where would you like to go?
Probably Independence Hall.
Oh, wonderful. And where is that? Do you know?
I think it's in Philadelphia.
That's exactly
Yeah.
right. Very good. You really do know your social studies. That's wonderful. What do you like to do outside of school, Lindsey?
I like to ride my bike and rollerblade.
Well, you sound like a summer person, too. I bet you can
Yeah.
hardly wait, huh?
Mhm.
Is there anything you like to do in winter?
Probably snowboard and sled.
Oh, snowboarding. Wow, and sledding. That's pretty nice. I never got into those. I'd probably end up going into one of those trees, you know. Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have a dog named Harley and 2 lizards.
Oh, my goodness. You
What?
know, I had the advantage of reading your little biographies here before, and when I got to the point that said you had 2 lizards, I got to ask you 2 questions about your lizards, okay? First of all, can you teach lizards tricks?
Well, not really.
No,
It's,
okay.
It's sort of hard.
I understand. And my second question is, and I don't even know if I want to ask this, but what do lizards eat?
Crickets.
Oh, I was afraid of that. How big are your lizards?
My lizard, my water dragon, Wally D, my
Uh-huh.
dad named him,
Wally D.
is about that long,
Okay, how
including
big?
his tail.
How big will he get? Is that about as big? as
He'll
he
probably get up to 3 feet.
Oh my goodness.
My dad said he's going to kick me out of his room and put the lizard in it.
Well, that's not a bad idea. And your other lizard is?
His name is Snake. He's a skink, and I'm not sure what kind of skink he is, but he doesn't use his back legs at all, and
Wow.
he'll probably get up to about that long.
Okay, now do they live in the same place or are they in
Well, they both, I,
cages?
I think they both live in like, sort of like the rainforest,
Oh.
but my skink lives, he hibernates, he lives underground.
Oh, okay. Are they in the same cage kind of thing? in your
Yeah,
house?
they're in
They
the
are.
same tank.
So they do
crib.
get along.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Very good. How does your dog like them?
My dog didn't really care. But if we have my water dragon out, my dog licked him before. So
Wow. How big's your dog?
my dog is a chocolate lab, and he's 3 years old. So
No chance of Wally D eating them then.
No.
Good. That's good. Do you know why you were selected a Hazel's Hero?
The person who selected me, Miss Mara,
Miss Mara, I
says
know her
that
well.
I don't know really why, but she said that I'm always treating people nice and I'm a hero to her.
That's exactly right. Oh, talking about lizards, I lost my voice. That's exactly right, Lindsay, and thank you for being here.
Okay, we're back with Amber. Amber, you're in the 6th grade, and you go to Edison School, and your teacher was?
Mrs. Babcock.
Mrs. Babcock. Great. And what's your favorite subject in school?
Mostly writing, like essays and long stories, and I like the science experiments.
Wonderful. Very good. And outside of school, what kind of things do you like to do?
When I'm at home, I love reading, and mostly Harry Potter books. And when I go places, like on the weekend, I go up to my uncle's house, and we go fishing, and we go to the mall.
And where's your uncle's house at?
Somewhere up north.
Way up north. How long does it take to get there? A couple hours?
Not long.
Not too long? Very nice. Sounds like fun. And do you have any pets?
Yes, I have 3.
3 pets. What are they?
They're all dogs.
All dogs. Would you be interested in having any lizards?
No.
No. Okay. Just wondering. And do you know why you were selected as a Hazel's hero and who selected you?
Yes, my teacher, Miss Babcock, selected me, and she said that I have good character and that I'm always nice to people who other people aren't really nice to, and that I like to help people with their work.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And I can tell just from talking to you guys that you're all so very nice with other people. Okay, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have a brother and I have a sister.
Okay, and are they older or younger?
They're younger.
Younger, so you're the oldest in the family. So you're setting the example for them, right?
Yeah.
Great. And do you have people out there watching you right now in the audience?
Yes, I have my mom out there.
Okay.
That's about it.
Great. And is there anybody back at your school that you might like to say hi to?
Yeah.
Okay. We
And-
got somebody. Okay.
I want to say hi to all my friends. I want to say hi to Christina and Dana and Jerica and Gina and Nakia.
That's wonderful. I'd like to thank all of you for being here with us today, and you guys were just excellent in your answers, and congratulations for being Hazel's Heroes for the month of March.
And now we'd like you to meet some students from Webster School and some students from Ford School. And ma'am, who are you?
I'm Brittany Saltzman from Webster School. I'm in 5th grade, and my teacher is Mr. Jarrett.
And Brittany, if we were just to have a drawing of all the Hazel heroes that were here today, and the prize was $1,000, and I was to tell you that you, Brittany Saltzman, are the winner, what would you do with your $1,000?
I'd give it to my mom to help pay bills.
Really? Wait a minute, I think I hear your mom cheering in the background. That's her. Did you hear that? That's your
Yeah.
mom. You got a big family?
Yes. I have one mom, and I have 2 dads. I have 2 grandmas and 4 grandfathers.
Brothers and sisters?
I have 5 brothers, but 2 live with me and 3 live with my real dad, and I have 1 sister.
So that's a big group. So you divide $1,000 among all those people, but they get a Big Mac, I think. That's about it. When you're at Webster School, what do you like to do?
I like science, reading, and math.
Oh, very good. And will you be going to Webb Junior High next year?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And when you get there, maybe you'll be involved in the Future Cities project. You ever seen that?
No.
They build a model of a city of the future, the science students. I think that could be right up your alley, huh? It's pretty good. Have you gone to Webster your whole school life?
Only since kindergarten.
Oh, okay. So then you know Mr. Merrell, right?
Yes.
Did you know Mr. Merrell is retiring?
Yes.
So when Mr. Merrell retires and you get a new principal, and the new principal asks for some advice on how to run Webster School, what would be some advice you would give to the new principal about making Webster School even better than it already is?
Well, to have the children be nicer and learn more and not a lot of fooling around in class.
Okay. How about like letting all the teachers wear rollerblades? Think that'd be a good idea? That is such a big school. Don't you get tired walking around all those halls? Never thought of it, huh?
No, because I really don't leave my class.
Okay, you stay busy right there, huh? And you're chosen as a Hazel hero because you're such an outstanding student. Both of your teachers, the teachers that both work with you, both really appreciate the fact that you're so cooperative and do well on all your subjects. And I suppose that's been your history all through your time at Webster, right?
Not all the time, but most of the time, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. And when you grow up, rather than ask you what you want to be, is there somebody that you would like to be?
I would like to be a teacher.
Would you?
Yeah.
Elementary or some other?
I'd be a kindergarten teacher.
Oh, yeah. That's a good year, isn't it? It's important to help kids get off to a good start. Well, and thanks for helping us get off to a good start on this segment. Let's go over here and meet Leo. Hi, Leo.
Hi,
Want to introduce yourself to us?
I'm Leo. I'm in 6th grade. My teacher's name is Miss Norman.
And what do you like most about Miss Norman's class? Because you do a lot of interesting things in there, I know.
Sometimes all the kids are all talkative and everything, so we always have to put our heads down.
Does Miss Norman still teach people sign language?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you ever learn any of that?
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you to do it, okay?
Mhm.
What if Brittany didn't win the 1,000 and we made a mistake and it was actually your money?
I don't know. I'd probably give it to poor people.
You would?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Now, you don't have as big a family as she does, do you?
No.
How many people in your family? Who do you live with?
I live with my mom, my 2 sisters, and my sister's cat, and my fish.
Oh, your fish. Does your sister's cat and your fish get along?
No.
You probably have to protect your fish from your sister's cat.
Mhm.
And it makes you kind of the man of the house, huh?
Yes.
In school, what are some of your favorite subjects or activities?
Math and science.
Oh, math and science guy, huh? What do you do in 6th grade math? You doing like algebra and trigonometry and stuff like that?
No, we haven't gotten to that.
Oh, okay.
We've been dividing fractions.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a hard thing to do sometimes. Did she let you use a calculator?
Nope.
Oh, man. It's like a prison camp.
Yes.
You got to figure it out yourself?
Yes.
Wow. You got any advice for the new principal next year that comes to Webster School?
I'm not
Things
going to
you'd
be
like
there next year.
Well, I know. That's why it's good to ask you. You have a lot of experience. What would you change about Webster School?
Have more playground stuff.
More playground stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
That could be something they could work on. Have you gone to Webster your whole life?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now, when you first started there, did you think you were going to like school?
No.
Did you ever like it?
Yeah.
When did you start liking it?
Since last year.
Oh, okay. So pretty recently. Yeah. Are you looking forward to junior high?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? A little nervous, maybe?
Yes.
It's a lot bigger, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I think you'll do just great. If you did good at Webster, you'll do good at Webb.
Yep.
All right, good. Well, thanks for coming by. Let's go over and meet our 2 heroes from Ford School, another big school that we should be able to rollerblade in. Don't you think, Erika?
No.
No? Why not? It'll be so much faster.
Yeah, but it's really not that big.
All those long hallways?
I think it's fun.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't you introduce yourself to the folks?
I'm Erika Raby. I'm in 6th grade, and I'm 11 years old.
And who's your teacher?
Mrs. Parisky.
Oh, okay. One of the people that was really impressed with your work is the art teacher, Mrs. Friedman. What do you like to do in art? What are some of your favorite parts of the art class?
Drawing.
Drawing? Do you ever do painting or any other kinds of art in there?
No, not really. We draw a lot.
Oh, okay. What kinds of things do you like to draw? Are you really good at like people or plants or
people?
Okay. Think you might try other kinds of art when you get older?
Maybe.
Like what?
Sculpting.
You'd like to try that? Yeah. Maybe in junior high you can do that.
Maybe.
But you won't be at Webb with those guys, right?
No.
You'll be at...
Beecher, probably.
Yeah. You have any brothers and sisters?
I have 3 sisters.
Older or younger?
Older.
Oh, so they've already gone this route, huh?
Mhm.
You're the baby of the family?
Yeah.
Do your sisters think you get away with too much?
Yeah.
How did I know that, huh? When you get older, though, have you thought about what you might want to do when you grow up?
No.
Not at all, huh? You're wide open for whatever comes along. Well, that's good. When you're not in school, what kinds of things do you like to do?
I like to play football and watch hockey.
You play football
Yeah.
and watch hockey. Wow, that's kind of unusual. Think there'll ever be a girls' football league?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. We got girls' golf this year at Hazel Park High School for the first time. Maybe you can work your way over to that. When you play football, you play with the boys, or are there other girls that like to play?
I probably play with the boys. Because at my dad's, I always play with my brothers, my stepbrothers.
Yeah? And you hold your own, huh? They don't beat you up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well, congratulations. And glad to have an artist here with us on Hazel Heroes today. And let's go over to Chris. Chris, you're not an art guy, are you?
Sort of.
Kind of? Oh, that's good. Okay, I like art. Why don't you introduce yourself to us?
My name is Chris Merrell. I'll be 12 tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm in 6th grade. My teacher's Miss Poberski, and I like to play football.
Oh, okay, another football player. You ever played with her?
No.
That's probably good. What do you like to do in class? What are some of your favorite subjects with Miss Poberski?
Math and social studies.
Oh, okay. I also know that you have done some work in the library, right?
With the technology teacher,
Oh, okay. Who is the technology teacher at Ford?
Mrs. Forrester.
Okay. And what kinds of things do you do there on the computers?
We go on the internet right now. We're looking for stuff on Hawaii, even though the Jason project's over. We're my group is looking for information on volcanoes.
When you're just interested in a subject and you don't even know where to start, because some of the people that might be watching this don't really know how to get around the internet as well as you do, how would you start looking up information on, just say, like Australia?
You would go to you'd hook it up to the internet, and then you type in Australia, and then you'd hit click on search.
Oh, okay. So you'd use a search engine, right? Is that what that's called?
So yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have to have an encyclopedia program or anything, do you?
No.
That's pretty cool. Do you go on the internet at home too?
Sometimes.
When you're on the internet at home, do you look up information about school things, or you just look up, like, WWF and stuff?
Mostly I play games.
Do you? What kind of games are good on the internet?
I play pool on the internet, and
Cool. What, like billiards? Like,
yeah.
how do you do that?
Well, you there's like a pool table, and then you put the white ball on a dot, and then you click on the mouse, and it shoots.
Really? Oh, I'll have to try that. Maybe when we're done we can find a computer. Yeah? All right. That'd be good. So you play pool, and what else? What are some other things you play on the internet?
I play web hockey. It's sort of like got an air hockey table, but you play against a computer.
Oh, against the computer. Okay. I know that you're interested in football. You mentioned that you liked football. And most of the kids around here, if you ask them their favorite football team, they would say the Lions. But you, Chris Merrell, would not say the Lions.
No.
You would say what?
The Vikings.
The Vikings? Why do you like the Vikings?
Because they're a good team.
Yeah. Well, that's true. And they made it to the playoffs, didn't they?
Yeah.
And the Lions didn't.
No.
And they lost 41-0 in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But at least they were there. That's better than the Lions, right? Well, your teachers really recognize that you're a responsible student. They really like the help that you've given them in the media room, and want you to continue to be that kind of outstanding student when you go on to Beecher, okay? What do you think you might want to be when you grow up?
Football player.
Oh, yeah? For the Vikings?
Maybe.
Yeah. What? Are you like a wide receiver type guy?
That and a running back.
Yeah, okay. So you want to handle the ball. Give me the ball.
Yeah.
Right, okay. But just don't let Erika knock you down. That could be embarrassing. All right. Well, it's good to have the Ford and the Webster kids with us today on Hazel's Heroes.
We're back with our last two recipients of the March Hazel's Hero Awards, and with me here is Justin. And Justin, would you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Justin. I go to UO. I'm from 5th grade, and my teacher's Miss Fulcher.
Okay, so you're in Mrs. Fulcher's room, huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay, and you go to United Oaks. What's your last name, Justin?
Gnagy.
Justin Nagy. Good. It's good to have you here. Justin, let's find out a little bit about your schooling. What subject do you like in school the most?
I like science.
Science, that's your favorite? Okay. And how about outside of school? What kinds of things do you like to do outside of school?
I like to play the piano. I like to ride my scooter, and that's about it.
Great. You play the piano. Have you been taking lessons?
No.
No, you just how do you learn that? Do you kind of just do it on your own?
Yes.
Wonderful. Can you play some tunes on the piano?
Yes.
Wonderful. That's great. You like the piano? That's probably your favorite instrument. And would you like to continue learning to play the piano?
Yes.
Great. Very good. Do you have any pets, Justin?
Yes, I do.
What do you have?
I have a dog named Daisy, and I have a cat named Max.
Oh boy, a dog and a cat. Now the big question is, do they get along?
Yes, they do.
They do. Oh, that's wonderful. I have 3 cats, and they don't get along. So you have a dog and a cat, and they seem to. So that's great. Justin, can you give us a little idea of why you were selected Hazel's Hero for the month of March?
There are 2 reasons. The
Okay.
first reason was because I'm always on time for safety, even on the coldest days. And the second reason is because I excel in class.
Great. So you're on the safety patrol, right? In my 30 years at United Oaks, I don't know if you knew this or not, but I was the safety advisor before Mr. Rueger. He actually took the job from me. And I really know and I can appreciate how well you're doing with the safety patrol, because that is a real hard job. Can you tell us some of the duties that you have other than showing up on time?
I cross many of kids, and I'm the one that gets almost every single kid.
That's great. So you must have an important post, right?
Yes, I do.
And you have to cross them. Do you cross them in the morning and at night, or
Just in the morning.
just in the morning? They have somebody else at night to divide the work, right?
Yes.
Well, I know that Mr. Ryder is very proud of you, Justin, for doing such a good job on the safety patrol. And it's a great reason for selecting you as a Hazel's Hero. And then I also know your teacher, Mrs. Fulcher, and she also is very proud of you for the work that you do. And we really appreciate you being here, okay? Do you have any family that you'd like to say hello to? Somebody in the next room that brought you?
I would like to say hi to my mom and dad.
Okay. And how about kids at school? Do you have any special friends you might want to say to, or your class? Or?
Yes, I would like to say hi to Jordan, Richard, and Bradley.
Wonderful. I hope they watch this tape and they say, boy, that's really nice of him to mention our names. And thank you very much for being with us as a representative from United Oaks. And over here we have...
Samantha
And what's your last name, Samantha?
Griffin.
Samantha Griffin. And you're in what grade?
2nd,
2nd grade. And who's your teacher?
Mrs. Poeski.
Mrs. Poeski, and that's from Longfellow School, right? Great. And Samantha, what's your favorite subject in school?
I like to do math, and I like to help other people.
Oh, great. So your favorite subject's math, and your favorite thing to do is to help other people.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that that's probably one of the reasons you were selected as a Hazel's Hero, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful. What kinds of things do you like to do out of school?
I like to go bowling.
You like to bowl? Really? Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Do you know what your high game is? The highest score you ever shot?
I think 80 something.
Wow, that's tremendous. That's very good. How often do you get to go bowling? Quite often?
Only Tuesdays.
On Tuesdays. Well,
Yeah.
that's great. Do you go over here to the Hazel Park Bowl? Is that
Yeah.
where you bowl?
Hazel Park Bowl.
That's wonderful. I was over there the other day. It looks like they remodeled it, and it's real pretty with all kinds of nice colors. Do they turn off the lights so that you can see all those pretty colors there?
Yeah, and the ball glow.
And
the
the-
balls glow.
Wonderful. That's great. Are you like in a bowling league?
Yeah.
You are. Oh.
I bowl with my cousin. I bowl with my cousin with no bumpers, and my sister bowls with bumpers.
Wonderful. And Samantha, do you have any pets?
Yeah.
What do you have?
I have a fish, a cat, and a dog.
Okay, a fish, a cat, and a dog. Does the dog get along with the cat?
The cat is in separate house.
Oh, in a separate house. So that makes it easy, right? Now, is the fish with the cat or the fish with the dog?
The fish is in the same backyard. It's in the same house, but it's in the backyard
With what?
with other fish and stuff.
Oh, it's outside?
Yes.
What kind of fish is it? Do you
It's
know?
goldfish.
Oh, one of those great big ones that lives outdoors, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting.
And they have a big white one.
A big white one. Wow, that is tremendous. Now, Samantha, can you tell us, you were nominated by your teacher, is that correct?
Yes.
And why did she nominate you as Hazel's hero?
Because she thought I was an artist and she thought I help other people.
You help other people. We mentioned that before, and that's very important when you're working in school, isn't it? And I bet you are a big help. You really look like you are. Okay, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have a sister.
Okay, and is she older or younger?
Younger.
You have a younger sister. Okay. And do you have any family out there that might be watching in the next room
Yes,
there?
my mom, dad, my sister, and my grandpa and grandma.
Oh my goodness, you have a whole family, don't you? You want to wave at them and say hi?
Hi.
Okay. And is there anybody back at school that you might want to say hi to over there at Longfellow?
Taylor, McKenna, and Aubrey.
Taylor, McKenna, and Aubrey. Are they your friends?
Yes.
In your class?
Yes.
Wonderful. Samantha, thank you for being with us today. Justin, thank you for being with us today. And in just a short time, we'll come back with a presentation of some certificates and T-shirts for all our March Hazel's Heroes.
To close the program, we've been joined by Dr. Vic Mayo, Assistant Superintendent of Schools of Hazel Park, and he's going to present some certificates, and then Mr. Chad has the Hazel Hero T-shirts with a certificate from Morrow's Dairy Queen and Putt Putt to also have the students take home with them. So let's get started.
Okay, our first student is Lindsey Johns. Congratulations. Kayla Rosales. There you go. Zachary Cupp. Ryan Crispin. Right. Lindy Meachum. Salena Rueger. Lindsey Shelton. Amber Cunningham. Brittany Saltzman. Morawski. Erika Raby. Merrell. Justin Gnagy. And Samantha Griffin.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed watching our show for March. We'll be back next month with some more outstanding Hazel heroes, some of the great students that participate every day in the Hazel Park schools. We'd like to thank the school board and the Hazel Park Lions Club for sponsoring this program, and we'll see you again next month. Bye-bye.